Alright, so today we're going to be doing Pokemon Final Stage Evolutions, but redesigns or fake mons. We're going to be doing 5 tiers here. Nailed it in the red, phenomenal in the orange, good, yellow is orange, decent, yellow, and then scrap it away, throw it up, toss in the garbage. But we're going to be doing 27 starters, Gen 1 through 9. Without further ado, let's get right into the video, not waste any more. Honestly, I like all these redesigns, I'm being honest. You know, how many times I did starter things, I have no idea. But Venusaur, we're going to start off with Venusaur. Gen 1, Gen 9 on the bottom. Even though Blastoise on the bottom for some reason. Venusaur, the redesign not that bad. Grass dark. The bulb on his back is used like a Rillaboom drum, I guess. I'm assuming. Maybe it's like a little gremlin or something and follows him around. Does devious things. I don't know. The redesign looks pretty good. I would prefer regular Venusaur, the grass poison one, because I like Venusaur, one of my favorite grass starters. I prefer that one over the redesign, but the redesign is not bad either. And these are hand picked by me. And shout out to Hoops and Hip Hop Pokemon redesigner for doing like half of these redesigns is from him. So, you know, if you're on YouTube, go ahead and give him a follow. But still, Venusaur, I'll give it phenomenal. I'll give it good. I'm lying. I'll give it good. It's not better than a regular Venusaur. I'll probably just give it good. And I'm gonna keep it very honest and blunt. So Charizard is Fire Dragon type. This Charizard Fire Dragon, and it is a darker shade of red, basically red kind of burnt orange color. I honestly like this Charizard over Charizard X. I don't know if that's a hot take or not. You know, the Blue Flames one. I mean, you can't go wrong with Blue Flames. But that Charizard looks a little bit better. I'll give it phenomenal. I'll give it a phenomenal though. Do I mean Charizard X or Y? Charizard Y. Yeah, it looks better than Charizard Y. Charizard X, that's probably the best looking Charizard. Even better than that Charizard made by him. But I love Charizard either way. Can't go wrong with Charizard. Many redesigns out there. Now the Meganium, done by the same person. Meganium does need a redesign. I mean, it is gonna get one, and the Pokemon ZA is gonna get a redesign. So it looks more like a dinosaur. It is a dinosaur after all, and the redesign makes the dinosaur look more enhanced. I will say phenomenal. Looks better than the regular Meganium. It's not that bad. It's not that bad of redesign. I love the longer tail instead of the little stubby tail that Meganium has. It has a little bit of extra length that Meganium needs in every inch of his or her body. Next, Feraligatr. This is a water ghost Feraligatr. I'm pretty sure it doesn't look pretty bad. Doesn't look that bad. I love Feraligatr. I actually like the redesign a little more than base Feraligatr. Even though Feraligatr is my favorite starter in Gen 2, I'm gonna have to go with the redesign. The redesign looks pretty good to me. It's phenomenal in my eyes. I love that blue color. I don't know. It's something about that blue color. Like the darkish blue. I don't know what color blue that is. I don't know. I'm not a color expert. I don't know what that color shade of blue is called, but hey. And I'm stuttering on my words for some reason. Next is Typhlosion. This Typhlosion is an ice type Typhlosion. Opposite of fire. Not really. It's water, but ice. Ice is like the third, but not so bad. It'll probably be a regional form. If Hisuian Typhlosion didn't exist, that would probably be the next one. If they did a whole complete redesign, because I feel like that's a whole complete redesign. Because Hisuian Typhlosion kind of looks like Typhlosion, base type Dartonian Typhlosion, but a little slimmer. He literally didn't eat for months. This Typhlosion is going in hibernation mode. This is a hibernation Typhlosion. Now, I'm going to say it's pretty good. Not better than regular Typhlosion, but I'll put it in good. Now we have Swampert. Swampert, my favorite starter all time. Swampert, I do like base Swampert. Mega Swampert. better than the redesign, but this redesign's not that bad either. The fins got enlarged, crazy enlarged. Like it's actually a fish. It looks like a fish now. The whole back the hind side of the Swamper's body looks way different than what regular Swamper looks like. With the 2 fins in the back. The color is way different. This was like a faded purple color, white, gray. I love the colors. Like I have rather have these colors on Swampert, base Swampert, than the blue, orange, and then black. But this one, I'll give a good, same as Typhlosion. Honestly, same as Typhlosion. Now this Sceptile though, this Sceptile might be better than base Sceptile. I don't know. It's a grass poison Sceptile. Same typing as Venusaur. The way this Sceptile looks, it looks poisonous. Like off the bat. Like poisonous Pokemon need to look poisonous. They need to look poisonous. Just like Pokemon that are actually in the games, or animals that are in real life. The brighter the color, the more poisonous they are. That's not true all the time, but with snakes, frogs, especially frogs, that's true. But this Sceptile is crazy. This is a phenomenal looking Sceptile. Who am I putting nailed it? I have no idea. Yet. But that Blaziken though, that Blaziken is probably the best looking one out of all the Hoenn redesigns. This Blaziken's nailed it. Like that'll be a whole regional form if Egypt or any North Africa or Middle East Pokemon game ever comes out. That Blaziken will be right there. It would be like if it was a Legends game in those regions, yeah, Blaziken needs to be right there. Blaziken, It looks like it's a cape, wearing the cape already. The red matches with the yellow on the bottom. The blue little accents on his leg. It looks pretty cool. Looks pretty cool to me. Love it. Love Blaziken. Even though it's not my favorite starter in Hoenn, it's the best looking one here. It's the best looking starter on here so far. Next is Infernape. Gen 4 Firefighting Monkey. Not that bad of a redesign. Let me know if you want me to do Megas next. But this Infernape looks good. But it's not phenomenal like the other ones, in my opinion. I've seen other redesigns. This redesign caught my eye too, but I don't know. I don't know. You can make the monkey look a little bit more demonic, I'm being honest. But Empoleon, I like Empoleon a little bit more. The redesigns on the bottom right corner, still the same typing, Water Steel. It looks more like a king. It has like a whole outfit now. Just like, Empoleon looks like it has a tuxedo on. This Empoleon looks like it has an actual suit. It has a suit on. So hey, all props to Empoleon. The blades on, or blades or wings on Empoleon, they got a little sharper now. You don't want to mess with him now. So hey, I love the gold going around all around the Empoleon, just like regular Empoleon. Love it. Love the redesign. Torterra, honestly, I love this redesign too. I love Torterra's redesign. It looks really cool. Really cool. Like it looks almost like a mega. It's almost like a mega. But it's a whole tree on his back, but this tree look like it's dead. It's a whole dead tree on Torterra's back, which opposite the ground type, grass type Torterra. This is like a grass ghost, grass dark Torterra, which is complete opposite. He has black, white, green, brown going all around his body. Love it. Love the Torterra. Nailed it. Also, I forgot Blastoise. This Blastoise is water ground type on the bottom. On the bottom of the screen. Honestly, the drills, it reminds me of Rhyperior a little bit, but it still doesn't look that bad. It don't look that bad. I'll put in good. It looks more vicious. More. I don't know. It looks a little bit more belligerent, I'm being honest with you. But hey, Blastoise not that bad. Not that bad of a Pokemon. Probably my least favorite starter in Kanto, but still, you cannot let the homie go behind. Can't leave him behind. Gotta leave him in good. Gotta leave him in good hands. Now this Samurott Gen 5 is bipedal, not on fours. No, Duat is bipedal. Oshawott is bipedal. Now this Samurott is bipedal too. How do you feel about bipedal Samurott? Does it look better than Samurott on all fours? Quadrupedal Samurott. Hey, honestly, I kind of like the Samurott a little bit more. I kind of like the Samurott. Phenomenal. Even though it looks a little humanoid. That's the only knockout give. It looks a little bit humanoid to me. But I'm not a huge humanoid. Or if it looks humanoid, then I don't like it type person. You know, Gallade. I love Gallade. I love Ceruledge. I love Armarouge. You know, humanoid Pokemon. Even Mr. Rhyme. Mr. Rhyme's humanoid. I like Mr. Rhyme. Samurott, no difference. I'm feeling different about it. Looks better than regular Samurott. Phenomenal. This Emboar, no offense, looks a little bit off. Looks a little bit off. Not a bad Pokemon though. I love Emboar, base Emboar, love it. That was my first Pokemon starter I had in Gen 5. Loved it, even though I picked it by mistake. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of picked it by mistake, but it did help me out a lot in the original games. But then I switched over to Samurott in the sequels. But this Emboar, even though it has a little bigger body mass, it's still not stealing. It's still not stealing from me. It's still not stealing from me. I'm keeping it decent. Superior. This is the grass steel type Superior. Steel all around his body. Also part grass too. Superior. Scrap metal. I'm gonna put scrap it. No. Cheesy joke. I'll put it in good. Honestly, it doesn't look that much different from regular Superior. I'm being honest. It's just a steel type added. That's not a bad touch. Still good though. Still good. Still better than base Superior in my opinion. I'll take that Superior over the other Superior. Now, we have Gen 6. We're going to be starting off with Greninja. This is the Poison Greninja. No, it's not going to be better than the regular Greninja. But this Greninja is not bad. Poison's dark. Looks a little bit poisonous to me. You know, ninjas can be poisonous too. Dark. Even though Greninjas should be part dark, but it's not part dark. But I'll put it in good. I'll put that Greninja in good. It's not better than, you know, Ash Greninja or base Greninja. Base Greninja is not bad. It's just I wanted to look a little bit more different than what Greninja is right now. It looks kind of like Greninja, what it is right now. Delphox. I like this Delphox better than the Delphox we have in the real games. Shout out to designer. Whoever made this Delphox. I love the design. It's phenomenal. I love the Delphox. This Delphox is a ghost type Delphox. So Ghost Fire probably, or don't tell me it's Fire Dark. If it was Fire Dark, then I'm gonna be mad. But it reminds me of Moltres because with the flames, Moltres flames is kind of like red too. That kind of tint of red, but not that bad. It looks like Delphox shiny though. Delphox shiny is like gray. This is the grass steel type Chestnut. Looks better than base Chestnut in my opinion. Did a great job doing that. I'll put it in good. I'll put the Chestnut in good. Do I like Chestnut? Nah. But this Chestnut may want me to play Chestnut because I actually never touched Chestnut. I touched Chestnut in randomizers or Nuzlocke, but in the actual games, I'm not touching no Chestnut. I'm not touching Chestnut. There's other grass types out there I'd rather have on my team. Primarina, Gen 7. I kind of like base Primarina better than this Primarina. Created by Hip Hop, but I'll put it in good. I'll just put it in good. I'll put it in good for now. What catches my eye is that the hair is flowing all in the air. Compared to, you know, it's a little bit. Primarina's hair in the actual games is about patted down, looks neat. Looks neat. And then this Premium looks freakish. It looks like the complete opposite of what Premium actually is. It's supposed to be a mermaid. This is probably still a mermaid. But it's a ghost mermaid, dark mermaid, water mermaid. It'll probably be one of those ritual mermaids. I don't know if those even exist anymore. I don't know. But ever in mythology, I have no idea. Okay, now we got Incineroar. This is Incineroar. I love Incineroar. I love this design for Incineroar. If they went this route, this Torracat, it doesn't make Torracat. It's huge. It doesn't make Torracat. That's what Incineroar basically is. It's a bigger Torracat. Basically, if you look at it, Incineroar should have been on all fours. I'm being honest. Pause. No, actually, no pause. It looks like a legendary Pokemon. This, out of all of these Pokemon, this Incineroar looks like a legendary Pokemon. It looks like it could be Entei's cousin or something. But it's still a really good Pokemon. I love Incineroar. Even bipedal Incineroar, I love Incineroar. But they should have stuck with the four-legged cat. Instead of a two-legged cat, standing on two legs. Like a little humanoid, you know. Incineroar, another humanoid-looking Pokemon, but it's fine. It's Inteleon, another one, it's still fine. I like Inteleon more than, others. Now we got the Decidueye. Looks like Hisuian Decidueye, but who cares? It looks really good still, either way. Phenomenal. It looks good either way. I don't really care if it looks like Hisuian Decidueye combined with Alolan Decidueye. I love, it looks like a combination of Greninja and then Hisuian Decidueye, basically. With the shuriken in his hands, the hat. I mean, it has everything going for it right now. It's stylish. This guy's stylish and it's shiny. Now we got Gen 8. Gen 8. No offense, probably my least favorite generation. I don't know why I said that, but I know no one cares. But my favorite starter, though, is Rillaboom. It's probably Rillaboom. It has to be Rillaboom. Cinderace. Fire Electric type Cinderace, probably. It's I'll say it looks better than the other Cinderace we have in the games. This Cinderace fan-made looks better. Looks better than the Cinderace in the games, because the Cinderace in the games kind of look bland. It looks like a little left to be desired. It's just empty. It looks empty. The design looks empty. Put some clothes on it. I don't know. If that makes it humanoid, I don't care. Put some clothes on it. Put some armor. Something. This Rillaboom, instead of having a drum set in front of him, he's going to have the drums on him. And it makes it look a little bit more cleaner design overall. Now, I will still put it in good. I'll put it in probably in good still. Or phenomenal. I'm going to put it in good. I'm going to put it good right now. And I'm going to put the Inteleon in phenomenal. Put some meat on his bones. Inteleon got some meat on his bones. It grown up. Got matured. Hit the gym probably every day. This Inteleon was actually dedicated. So we're going to put him in phenomenal. For all his hard work and dedication, we're going to put him in phenomenal. We got to love the Inteleon design. Even though it's not my favorite starter. In Gen 8, it looks good here. It's probably the best Gen 8 redesign on here. So, that's my take on it. Now, no offense, Meowscarada. No offense. Gen 9, decent. The redesign's decent. I do agree that Meowscarada should have been on all fours. Like I said, the other cat we put in nailed it. This one is kind of naked. It kind of reminds me of Liepard and Thievul combined. It's kind of naked. It's a naked cat. I did choose it. Obviously, I know I did choose it. But I like the idea of it. I love the colors of it still. I like the tail. That's probably the best aspect of the redesign. I love the tail. And I love the face. Just the body, the whole body. Like 80%. It's But Skeledirge, this Skeledirge design is crazy. The fire starters, some of these fire starters are crazy. Even Charizard's nailed it too. These fire starters nailed it. Blaziken, Incineroar, Skeledirge, Charizard, they all look really good. Now Quaquaval. This redesign looks better than Quaquaval what it is right now. I'm gonna put it in phenomenal. If if they just kept it like, you know, the fans made designs. I remember when the game came out, like in 2022, but before that, 2022, early 2022, people were making designs of the final stage starters because we already knew what the stars were, the trailers and stuff. Kind of like now is Pokemon ZA. The trailers came out a little earlier in the year, but the fan made. If they just get like a couple of these fan made designers and they put them in the Pokemon or Game Freak industry, some of these Pokemon look way better. But hey, I can't judge. I'm still playing Pokemon no matter what. I can't say nothing. I'm still gonna play no matter what. Honestly, the skeleton design looks like a Mega. It looks really good. And then Quackoville, it does look humanoid, but it looks better though. It looks. I mean, I don't know what else it's gonna do. Stand on 2 feet, man. Bipedal, humanoid, Quaquaval. Even though I like Quaquaval redesign, I still like the Quaquaval in Quackoville. I keep saying Quaquaval. Quackoville. Quack. In the actual games. You know, it should have been a redesigned Donald Duck. I don't know. But I do like Meganium redesign. I'm gonna put in Nailed It too. I kind of like it a lot. If the Pokemon ZA Meganium looks remotely like this one and Nailed It right now, if it looks remotely like that, I'm gonna pick Meganium. I'm probably gonna pick Meganium anyways. I'm gonna pick Chikorita in Pokemon ZM. I'm gonna pick Chikorita. Because grass starters, I don't rarely choose grass starters. Even though I chose Meowscarada in Gen 9, I rarely choose grass starters. Rarely. The only times was Venusaur. Gen 2, I didn't pick. Gen 3 I picked Swampert. Gen 4, I picked the Fernape. Gen 5, Emboar. Gen 6, Greninja. Gen 7, Decidueye. I picked it like 3 different times. Greninja, Decidueye, Venusaur, Meow, and it'll be Meganium next. Hopefully it'll be Meganium next. Hopefully. Because I didn't pick Hisuian, Decidueye, and Legend Arceus. But this is my tier list. Basically, this is my tier list. None of them scrap it, honestly. None of them deserve to be scrapped it. Because they're not that bad. Besides the Meow's probably the worst one on here, but it's not that bad still. Got Blaziken and nailed it. Torterra nailed it. Incineroar nailed it. Skeletors nailed it. Charizard nailed it. Meganium nailed it. Phenomenal. For Alligator. Sceptile. Empoleon. Swampert. Samurott. Delphox. Decidueye. Cinderace. Inteleon. Quaquaval. Good. Venusaur. Typhlosion. Swampert. Infernape. Blastoise. Superior. Greninja. Chestnut. Primarina. Rillaboom. Decent. Emboar. And then Meowscarada. Without further ado, let me know if you agree or disagree. Let me know what your ideas are. Without further ado, have a good day. Peace out and be safe.